Well, looks like we're all gonna die, Todd.
Sure does, Bob. How's the captain taking all of this?
Oh, you know, going through the usual 5 stages.
Shields will be depleted in 3 minutes.
No, they won't.
Hull will be breached by enemy antimatter beam in 4 minutes.
Computer, take evasive action.
Engines inoperative. Evasive action impossible.
Well then, let's try evasive action.
Captain,
Yes, computer.
we've been over the whole engine thing several times.
What engine thing?
You know what I really regret, Todd? I never got to ask out Dr. Blue.
Blue from Medical Deck 5?
Yeah, I just never had the guts to actually ask her out.
Oh yeah, you know, an important prerequisite for dating, especially for us ensigns.
She's the one that helped me with my nasty case of Quatrox crabs I picked up on Pedora Sea.
She's figured out you know how to procreate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta be smart, too, to get through space medical school. Dr. Blue is smart, sexy.
I'll bet you she can get you discounts on those Quatrox meds too.
It's not gonna matter, given the time constraints.
I bet she gives great helmet.
You could probably fit that in.
Engineer Kolodachuk, the computer informs me that our engines are down, that our shields are nearly gone, and that we're about to be blown to smithereens. I hope you're not working too hard on trying to get this fixed, you useless Zargon turd.
Captain! I can direct power to our auxiliary drives, but I'll have to draw it from the shields!
Maybe you haven't noticed, Kolodachuk, but we're currently under attack by a Romulax bird of prey. If we steal energy from our shields, their antimatter beam will tear us apart.
Captain, level 7 has depressurized, so I'm on my way to engineering through a service duct!
Why don't you put down that bottle of gin of yours and come up with a real solution?
I can reroute power from shields to the auxiliary engines from there.
That's the stupidest plan I've ever heard, Kolodachuk. You're fired. Fired for the potential danger of your plan and for being a big bloody idiot.
So I'm on my way to engineering then.
But don't let the airlock door hit your ass on the way out. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not you, because you're fucking fired.
I wish I'd spent more time looking for love.
Love isn't what makes the galaxy rotate. Love is what makes the journey worthwhile.
And less time practicing self-love.
I wish bubble baths would go on forever, and that the bubbles were made out of peanut butter.
Oh yeah, crunchy peanut butter. I wish I would have taken better care of my puppy. Maybe feeding it to my Hatterock when I ran out of Hatterock food was wrong.
I wish I had stopped to watch the C-beams glitter in the dark near Tannhauser Gate. Because we didn't get enough time to spend in Tannhauser.
C-beams?
I hear they're pretty cool.
I thought you liked Dr. Blue.
Everybody's talking about how spectacular they are.
And now I hear you want to go watch C-beams sparkle.
Let's just drop it, okay?
Ooh, sparkly little C-beams. C-beams are gay.
Forget the C-beams. Tannhauser has great cheeseburgers, too. I'd love another Tannhauser cheeseburger.
With a side order of C-beams.
Computer, put me through to the Romulax captain.
Romulax captain on screen.
You have breached the forbidden territory! Prepare to be destroyed by our anti-matter beings, foolish humans!
Yes, well, actually, that was what I wanted to talk to you about.
Death you should reap for traveling in total sacred star systems!
I was wondering if we could...
You can
Or I was maybe thinking that we could just leave.
Your lifeless corpses will eventually be blown from the forbidden territory by the solar wind.
Or we could just leave now. There's no need for all that fuss with antimatter beams. Okay, here's how it is. Why don't you just let me go in an escape shuttle? I'll just hide in the Sprasek Nebula. You can tell everyone else that you destroyed this entire ship.
Your destruction will be even more enjoyable than I first imagined.
A letter of apology?
Macrame. I like it. Makes me feel like one with the universe.
Space clams.
9-volt battery in the back of my tongue.
Coffee pills, followed by a couple milk pills and sugar pills.
Dyson spheres!
Captain, I'm at the power junction now. I can reroute power to the auxiliary engines when you're ready.
What are the chances of this actually working, Kalodachuk?
The truth is, Captain, if we don't do this, we are going to die. For certain. I can reroute the power and engage the warp drive before the antimatter beam breaches our hull. Okay?
Have you ever seen what an antimatter beam does to living flesh? It is the most disgusting thing imaginable.
Let's try and stay focused.
Back on Quasar 7, we used to throw bowfrogs into the antimatter drive of my father's speeder.
Eye on the ball, Captain. Eye on the ball.
And how they'd croak and bubble as their skin was peel off their tiny little bodies.
So if I reroute power, you'll engage the warp drive. Is that cool, Captain?
I never really stopped to wonder if it caused them any pain. Just made this nice little popping noise as their bodies rocked. Ribbit.
Hey, Blue, do you think you can go and activate the warp drive for me?
Sure, I'll get right on it.
Well, Bob, old buddy, this looks like the end. Perhaps you will get that peanut butter bubble bath after all.
I hope it's crunchy, not smooth.
I hear you, brother. Hey, isn't that Blue? Go get her.
What do I say? What do I say?
Hey, Dr. Blue. Bob here has something he wants to tell you.
Kind of busy here, losers.
Whoa there.
Hey. Hey, how's it going?
Yep. I always did like these bridge couches. Black leather. We could have gotten plastic. But you know what I always said? Can't take it with you. How are you doing back there? What did you think was the best part of my command?
The lunches were okay. Sometimes.
Captain, do you have any idea where Blue is?
No, not really. You know how women are. Flighty.
If somebody could just fire up the warp drive.
Chillax, man. God, you want to live forever. Can't take it with you. Does anybody have any bud? No. Blast.
What do you say we go out sometime? I know this lake on the boat.
Sure, whatever. Just let me get at the warp drive.
You're in there, buddy.
So in there.
Shields at 1% effectiveness.
Goodbye, crew.
It has been a pleasure to serve.
Goodbye, computer.
Antimatter beams. Full anti-power.
If anyone needs to find me, I'll be curled up in a little ball. Right here.
Blue,
Kalodachuk, I'm at the warp drive chat.
I'm directing power to the auxiliary drive.
Maximum anti-power.
Engage at warp. Go!
Hey, Blue, did you do that?
This feels like Warp 3 at least.
We're directing power from the shields to the warp drive.
Nice work. We might get to go on that date after all.
Oh, yeah, date.
Naboo is great this time of year. You promised.
Hey, you two could lie under the stars and watch the sea beams glitter.
Yeah, because that's not gay.
that reminds me. I just have to run and go do something.
Yes! Good work, Ensign. Slip me some skin.
Captain, warp drive has lost power.
Whoa.
Expert prey approaching at warp 2.
Come again?